The air in the eatery was thick with the scent of grilled meats and the hum of conversation, a stark, lively contrast to the quiet of my home. The table was crowded, the other boys sprawled out in our booth, the clatter of glasses and the steam from ramen bowls filling the gaps in our talking from other patrons.
Come on, Hana, let's get a table just us girls. I'll get you a kid's ramen bowl. I think these boys want to talk boring stuff, and we have some girl talking to do.
Welcome back. Same as always, gentlemen.
We all nodded yes, none of us really interested in the food. Nothing for me. All that iced fruit hasn't settled well. Wataru was the first to speak, leaning forward. His voice was clinical, almost academic, but also an undertone of impressed. I don't know if it was for Renjiro or himself.
You played it well, Renjiro. I knew you were the only one who could handle that role. Getting her into the water, she never would have budged for anyone else. It was the necessary push.
Renjiro leaned back, his face unreadable, though a small, satisfied smirk played on his lips.
I guess being a part of this group does have its perks. She was so afraid. I'm not sure if it was more the water or her thought of her mother's disappointment.
I know what you mean, but I'm not sure how to help that situation with her mother. We have to be careful. We want Miyoya to grow in freedoms, but not to a point her mother won't trust us or her. I don't want her to disobey her mother, but if Miyoya listened to all of her mother's wishes, she would never leave the house or her room for the matter of it. I've talked to her mother countless times, and she has some unreal fears, as well as exceptions for Miyoya, that I cannot talk her out of. And even Miyoya cannot take it forever. One day she will wake up and want more than what her mother wants to offer her. I just don't want it to be too late. And Hana, you were right about her. She brought out a 6-year-old version of Miyoya. She needs to remember. She's blocked a lot of that time away. I just don't know why. It's strange when I look at her medical records. But another time on all that. What about your sister, Tatsuya? Did you talk to her?
Looking down, there was such a guilt on my chest with his words that I couldn't speak on. I talked with my sister on meeting up, and I wish I could have brought her, but it's not happening. She's in a wheelchair, and the idea of leaving the comfort of home is a mountain she's not willing to climb, and has made it very clear she wants to be left out of it all. The table grew quiet for a moment, respecting the weight of that, but I knew it had to be spoken. Then the bell above the door chimed, and a familiar, high-energy voice cut through the room, changing the atmosphere instantly.
Wataru? Akihiko? Hey guys, I'm here!
We all turned, and my jaw dropped slightly as I recognized the voice. Before I could say a word, Renjiro spoke.
You. What are you doing here, Sonny?
Yeah, me! So happy you remembered my name. Wataru said I could find you all here tonight, so I figured I'd drop on by. I actually don't live far from here. Isn't that great? I mean, what are the odds?
The table erupted in a chorus of, "What is this about?" and, "Wataru, what are you thinking?" Wataru stiffened, but he didn't back down. He straightened himself, taking a slow drink of his tea, his expression content.
He approached me after the training talk with Tatsuya, seeing that I knew Moya as well. He was asking if she had a boyfriend. He couldn't decide who it was on his own, but if that wasn't the case, he wanted Moya's number. I thought it was only fair that he be invited to the meeting so we could vet his intentions properly. I've already explained the situation, the training, the dynamics, the protective barriers, and he seems surprisingly accommodating. But I should mention,
Wataru, couldn't you have just gotten rid of this guy? Shoot. I would have been okay if you said you were her boyfriend just to get rid of him. You tried that stunt with us. And you, Sonny, why should we let you join in? Why should we even give this a thought after what you did at the ice cream shack? You have some nerve.
The ice cream shack?
Calm down, Renjiro. Because she was open to him, and I would like to think, if he would have been forward enough to ask her for her number, she would have given it, considering the circumstances. And he does have more to offer, as you will see in a moment.
So you're okay with this too, Akihiko? Great. Just then, the door opened and two identical girls came walking in.
I heard you wanted some girls. Well, I have sisters, 2 of them, and...
Before he could finish, the bell to the door rang again. Behind them came in another Sunny. Sunny didn't seem fazed by the tense atmosphere. He signaled the waiter with a grin.
1 bowl of Asahikawa shoyu ramen and an orange soda, please. Look, I know I'm the new guy, but I'm just looking to hang out. I've got nothing but time, and I promise I'm not here to cause trouble.
Twins. Figures. That explains it.
Hi, I'm Reef, Sunny's brother.
Of course you are. Well, that explains a lot. Look here, Wataru. We have to draw the line somewhere. We are out of seats as it is. If you keep this up, the whole eatery will be filled by the end of the school year.
I agree it's a bit cramped, but it will be good for her. Or would you prefer to take the chance for Sunny to go after her on his own terms?
I'd rather him just disappear, if I had my choice. But I get the picture, unfortunately.
Reef looked to the server, but Renjiro spoke up before he could get out a single word.
And they don't have any root beer floats here either. Sunny.
Sorry about that. But I get confused for my brother all the time, so I just let it be.
I don't see how.
I'll have the vegetable tempura and a coffee. Thanks.
I don't get it, Renjiro. Will you fill me in? But you, Wataru, should have told us before. You were her teacher. No secrets, remember?
I didn't think it was that important, Sakuya. I'm only newly 20, and I'm not exactly her teacher. I was running the free summer program. She was just attending the workshops.
Even so, I think it's a very important fact.
Well, I will do my best to be straightforward. From now on.
The food came, and we all sat talking while Sunny and Akihiko introduced the girls to the girl table, and we made room for Sunny and Reef after. They were perfect opposites, but once we went through the day's events, things were more clear. Reef wasn't around just to follow his brother around. He actually found Miyoya to be refreshing and kind. He wasn't sure of his feelings. He just knew he wanted to get to know her better, and he came clean on why they were in Japan. His father was Japanese-born and had decided to return to Japan, and his mother was Hawaiian, so this place was all new to her. But the other reason they came was Reef had applied for a job and had been working long distance on an anime project that he couldn't really talk about.
Well, that explains the Japanese he spoke so well earlier. Perhaps this kid, this Reef, wasn't as bad as I thought, but he was still incredibly annoying.
Sunny just smiled through it all, finding it amusing at best. He was clearly used to the confusion, unfazed by the group's rules, and after sharing our numbers with them both, he smiled.
No worries. We will be good. What we, bro? We totally understand. So, what's the plan for next weekend? More time at the beach or something else? We are open for anything.
It's a girls' night, so I believe it adequate if we were to have a boys' night.
Boys' night. Nah, a man's night. Now that I could get into. And Hana was invited for the girls' night, so I'm free.
But what could we do as a group? Mini golf? Oh, I know, an arcade.
Or perhaps we could go to the library.
Please. The library is the best you can come up with?
There is bowling, or perhaps karaoke, or a movie?
I looked to the others, all with ideas. You could all come to my house. It's big, and we have a variety of entertainments. The boys exchanged glances. I felt like I had singled myself out.
Sure, let's go check out Rainbow Boy's house.
Okay, that could be fun. What video games do you have?
I have Dungeon's Dark Decree, Blue Electric, Silver Snow Ghost, Outrun the Sun, and a few others.
Whoa! I didn't even know Outrun the Sun was out yet. Count me in!
Pardon, but do you think your parents will mind, or your sister?
We will have the house to ourselves. My father is the chief of police. My stepmother, she's never around, and my sister stays in her room mostly. Here, I will text you all the directions. The dynamic had shifted. The circle widened by 4, and for the first time, the protective barrier around Mioya felt a little less like a cage and a little more like a community.